Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will show you how to crochet a hat from the top down. To make this beanie I slightly modified a pattern from Yarn Inspirations and I will link the original pattern in the description below. I used this Talcraft Special Chunky in dark egg and the Signet Chunky in light grey. You will also need a crochet hook, a tapestry needle, stitch markers and scissors. So let's get started. Begin by making a slip knot and chaining 3. Now we will begin to work into the third chain, so this one. We will make 9 half double crochets into that stitch. So in order to do that, yarn over and push your hook through the chain, then yarn over and pull it through all 3 loops on your hook. Repeat that 8 more times and I'll meet you at the end. We now want to make a slip stitch into the first half double crochet to join our circle together, so insert your hook into the center of the half double crochet, then yarn over and pull that loop through your first loop. Chain 2 and make 2 half double crochet in each half double crochet from the previous round. I want you to go ahead and continue with the half double crochets and I will meet you at the end. Now that we are at the end of the row, we are going to complete our circle by slip stitching it to the first half double crochet. Now we want to chain 2 and then make 2 half double crochets into the first half double crochet. So 1 and 2. Then make 1 half double crochet into the next half double crochet. So you want to repeat this pattern of 2 half double crochets, then 1 half double crochet, and so on 8 more times. I'll meet you at the end to show you what to do next. Just like before, we want to make a slip stitch into the first half double crochet, then chain 2. For this row, you will be making 2 half double crochets into the first half double crochet. Then make 1 half double crochet in the next 2 half double crochets. You will want to do this 8 times in total, then slip stitch your last half double crochet to the first half double crochet to complete your circle, and I will meet you there. For this next row, you want to chain 2, then make 2 half double crochets in the first half double crochet. Then make 1 half double crochet in the next 3 half double crochets. And you want to repeat this pattern 8 times in total and slip stitch to the first half double crochet at the end to complete your circle. I'll meet you at the end to show you how to do the next row. And let's move on to the next row. You want to chain 2, then make 1 half double crochet in each half double crochet around. So from this row on it gets easier. We only have to chain 2 and make 1 half double crochet in each half double crochet around, then slip stitch. So now you just have to repeat this row until your work measures approximately 18 centimeters or 7 inches. If you like your beanie to be less slouchy, then you can also make it slightly shorter, perhaps around 16 centimeters. Not sure what that is in inches. In order to attach my new color, I pushed a loop through one of the gaps, and then I attached that loop to my crochet hook. And chain 2. Then for the first row of the ribbing, you just want to make 1 half double crochet in each half double crochet around, and then slip stitch to the first half double crochet again as you did before. So go ahead with this and I'll meet you at the end of this row. For the second row, you want to chain 2, then you want to make 1 half double crochet in the back post only around the first stitch. Then 1 half double crochet front post only around the next stitch, and you will be repeating this for the rest of this row. Continue with this pattern for the rest of this row, and then repeat this row 3 more times in order to complete the ribbing. I will meet you at the end in order to show you what to do next. Let's move on to making the pom-pom using a pom-pom maker. Begin by opening the pom-pom maker and then make sure that you align the 2 sides together. Then begin by wrapping some yarn around one of the sides to the thickness that you desire. The thicker your yarn is wrapped around, the more full your pom-pom will end up being. Once you're done with the first side, close it up and then move your yarn through this gap and start doing the same thing on the other side. When you're done with the other side, close it down and then cut off the end of the yarn. And then you want to cut through the middle of the yarn like this on both sides. Once you're done with that, cut about 15 centimeters of yarn to wrap around this circle, and then we will knot it a couple times on each side to ensure that our pom-pom is secure. Now we can open up our pom-pom maker and it's ready. And the last thing that we need to do before attaching it to our hat is trimming it to ensure that it's even all around. In order to attach our pom-pom to the hat, we will bring each end of the yarn through the space next to the gap at the top of our hat. Then pull the pom-pom tight to the top of the hat and just ensure that it is centered. Now we will secure the pom-pom to the hat by doing a few knots using the long tails of the yarn. The last thing we need to do now is weave in our tails. So grab your tapestry needle and let's do that. I started by working in my blue ends first, and I did that by inserting my needle into a few loops, then bringing that needle back for the same loops, just skipping the first one, and I repeated that a couple times. And then I repeated the same method for all the remaining yarn tails. Now that we've finished weaving in all of our tails, we can turn our hat over and we are done. Thanks for watching this video. If you followed along and made a beanie yourself, you can tag me on social media. My handles are below in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it or subscribing to the channel, and I will see you next time with more videos like this one.